All right, guys, before we get into today's video, we're going to go ahead and do our OnX Elite membership giveaway. The way we're going to run it is the number, the comments have come in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on my phone here. We're going to run a number generator, and we're going to pick who's going to win. So we're going to run it 3 times to show you it's legit. 1, 2, 3. So the next one is going to be a winner. We've got number 3. 1, 2, 3. John Way. Congratulations. We're going to go ahead and hit it again. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trapper Stitch. Congratulations. You won the OnX Elite membership giveaway. Go to our Whispering Wild Instagram page and hit us with a DM with your email address, and we will get that forwarded over to OnX and get you guys set up with the memberships. We appreciate everyone who played and entered. I think this fall, Will and I were talking, I think we're going to do another giveaway sometime near hunting season. So if you missed this one, you can get in again later this year. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another one. Today we have special guest, Frankie, the Turkey Slayer. We have turkey season starting here in New Jersey in, I think, a week, you said was Youth Day.
Yeah.
And then the following Monday is going to be opening day for just the normal season. So we figured it'd be a great time to go through all our gear and the whole loadout and kind of walk you through what we use and how we've been using it. This is the stuff that's helped us been successful in the past, and we're excited to show you all the gear. Without further ado. All right, so this is my turkey vest. It's a Alps Outdoors Grand Slam, I think is what it's called. And this one actually has like a whole metal frame that comes with it. And then it would there's got kickstands, so you don't need a tree to prop up and stuff. But it's kind of heavy, so I took that part off. And I just go without the frame. But this pack, has hydration in it. It's got a nice foam pad. Overall, it's really good. I'm pretty happy with it. It is in the mossy oak bottomland. I think it looks pretty sweet. But to start off, I'm gonna go through kind of what I've got in here. I'm not 100% built out, ready to go yet, but this is about everything I carry. So like in this upper pocket, I got just a diaphragm call thing. I don't have any in here right now. I just ordered some more, and then I have a bone collector, crow call, and owl hooter. In the morning I'll use the owl hooter, and then later on I'll use the crow call once the sun comes up and it starts to get later on into the day. That's what I've got in this pouch here. Kind of just stuff them in there. And then this upper pouch, I've got earplugs for when I'm filming, because you always forget them. Got to have the earplugs to hook into the camera. Then I have just a couple extra diaphragm calls in there, and I have some piece of sandpaper for my pot calls. Moving down, this is for my box call spot. I don't have a box call right now. I typically don't use one. You'll see in later, Frank does, but yeah, I don't really use one. And then back here, I believe I have if you want a water bottle, you can stuff one in there. Otherwise, you can have your hydration hooked up, which is what I'll do if we're gonna go out all day. So, moving on to my left side, always keep an extra face mask. And then I've got a couple spots to put some extra shells right here. That's all I keep in there. Or sometimes I'll even keep, these are the First Light, I think tatless or something like that, fingerless gloves. I will use these, and I'll stuff them in here. Or I'll use just a different full finger glove. So from there, in this pouch here, I've got 2, 3 strikers. If I need, I can pull out whatever I kind of have for different calls and stuff. Some of them, I have a zinc one. And then I've got, this is either maple or oak. And then I have a purple heart striker. Then my pot call of choice is, this one's pretty new. This is a zinc, what is it here? Zinc Wicked Series crystal. So far it's been pretty sweet. I'm pretty happy with it. It's got a sweet spot for calling in real close, and then a conditioner for your striker. Pretty sweet. And then my other one, this is a Southern Thunder by Southern Game Calls. It's just a slate. It's all right. I typically use diaphragm calls. Frank doesn't, right, Frank?
Not really.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot.
I normally use a diaphragm call, but this year I got a pot call. This zinc one. It seems to be pretty awesome. Sounds good. So I'm gonna try that out this year. And then I think as far as that goes, that's pretty much it for my turkey vest. Frank is gonna go through his rig now and why he doesn't use a turkey vest anymore.
All right, so I'm a huge gear guy. I love like the modularity of certain systems. If you guys listen to the podcast, you'll know that I'm in the National Guard, and I spend a lot of time selecting gear, trying it out, different spots. So after years of using turkey vests and searching around for something that's similar kit to what I like to wear in the Guard, I found FHF's chest rig. I absolutely love this thing. The fact that I can change it from a whole scouting setup to like different scenarios, move things around to how I like them. There's no like special built purpose pockets. I like a lot. So without further ado, you know, here's the chest rig. I got it in OD green because, you know, I like that color.
What is this? This is an FHF. What's it called?
The chest rig.
Oh, the chest rig.
Yes.
Right.
So then they sell like different accessories to put on the inside
to build it out the way you want to.
So on the outside, obviously I have the sidekick pouch. There I keep a soft T tourniquet. God forbid an incident ever happens in the woods, you got a tourniquet. You can stop hemorrhaging from any extremities, so it's always good to have some type of first aid on you. The 6 shell pocket. In New Jersey, you only really need 3 shells, but I like to keep an extra setup just in case. I'm a pretty good shot, but you never know. Then this was more built for a wind bottle to check wind direction, but since I don't really do a whole lot of deer hunting, it's perfect for a locator call. I mean, just fits right in there, doesn't really go anywhere,
and it's right there.
Yeah, it's real easy. So right here I got the Woodhaven crow call. Thing is loud. I love it. I mean, it really gets out there, gets the crows going. You call in the crows, they do the locating for you. You don't have to worry about scaring a turkey off. Now I have an extra carabiner if I want to hang some stuff. The headlamp with I usually only use the red on this, but that's like when I'm going in the woods real early.
What kind of headlamp is that?
It's a Streamlight. Yeah, the Sidewinder. That's another military repurpose thing. Then on the
good headlight.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Now on the inside, as I said, they have the whole inside is Velcro, so you can buy these different things and put them in here. This is the turkey kit, and then they have the bino bucket, they call it. So I have like a small pair of Vortex binoculars. These are great for scouting if I'm in my vehicle or if I'm in the woods and there's a turkey way off. I'm trying to scan a certain area. Here, this was designed more or less to be a single pot coal pocket, but I fit 2 in there, no problem. These are Jimmy Schaefer's custom calls here. This one's a ceramic and this one's a crystal. Love them. I also have his aluminum and the slate ones, and they're great as well. Depending on how used the turkeys get to me calling, I might switch them out.
Jimmy Schaefer, what? That's
Oak Ridge Custom Calls. Give the guy a look up. I love his stuff. The strikers that came with them, I have an extra piece of Brillo here, 2 mouth calls, which I normally don't use the mouth calls too much, but if there's a bird coming in, obviously using a pot call is a little difficult while holding the shotgun, so I'll pop one of these in. I'm way better with a pot call than a mouth call, but at that point the bird's pretty much decide he wants to come in. Then I'll keep my license in here when it's not on my back, an extra Sharpie for marking up the tags with a pen in there as well. In the zipper compartment in the back, I got an owl hooter by Nightingale. I've had this thing since
an aluminum one?
Yeah. I've had this since I first started out turkey hunting. I love it. It always works. And then I have the pot call accessories, so extra Brillo pad, sandpaper, alcohol wipes. This is like a stone scraper for the crystal call.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
You can tell I'm a little underprepared compared to him.
Then you got like a little piece of wire mesh, which is good for the crystal coil as well. So that's just in that pocket, and it's all mounted right up on my chest. So I love that I can just reach everything. Then in the back, I don't believe I put anything in there yet. Now this is like a minimalist setup. Obviously, if you're sitting on like trees and stuff, you might want to bring a pad in with you, which is where a vest would excel because it's got that stuff built in. But normally, you know, I'm used to sitting on comfortable spots for a long time, so I just make do with what I got.
So you went from a vest like this to that because this was just end up being too much, right?
Yeah. I mean, as soon as I walk in the woods, I'd set up for the day. New Jersey, you're not allowed to stalk turkeys, so I'll just pull everything out and I'll just pull everything out, set up on the ground how I like it or as I'm using it, and place it down. I don't really need all the pockets. That's just my personal preference, though. You know, the bird comes in, he comes in. If there's no bird anywhere around, I can put everything right back in here. Water, snacks, stuff like that, I'll keep in my cargo pockets. This is like the bare minimum that I really need in the woods, and I try not to overpack because I'm notorious for that. But I love it. Great piece of gear.
All right, so moving on from the gear, next we're gonna go through the clothes. As you can tell, this is new to me, is the Leafy suit by First Light in the Spectre camo. I use these in Oregon turkey hunting, and they work phenomenal. They're awesome, especially on those hotter days. You can strip down to a t-shirt and just wear this, and it's like super breathable, or you could even go shirtless if you wanted to under it. But I'll throw this on as my outer shell, and then underneath, typically what I'll wear in the mornings, right on the skin, like this is a Wick 150. I'll either wear this or I'll wear like the hooded one. This is merino wool, so I'll wear that right on my skin. Once it gets hot, it keeps the moisture off of you and everything like that. And then to start off in the morning, I'll either wear a Klamath hoodie, which is what Frank has, or I'm gonna probably wear this new it's called the Origin hoodie. I think I'm gonna wear it because it's got a built-in face mask already, so I can zip it up, you know, with my hat on or whatever. I think I'm gonna wear this just so I don't have to carry a face mask, and it's always on me. As far as my pants go, these are Corrugate Guide pants in Cypher. They're lightweight, they're super durable, they're kind of a stretchy material. This is probably what I'm gonna wear, unless I might get a pair of the Foundry, Obsidian Foundry pants in the new Spectre, just so I match. But for now, this is what I'm gonna wear. And then, like I was talking about before, I've got some fingerless gloves. So I think, and then for boots, these are Lacrosse Agility. These are Lacrosse Agilities. Super lightweight boots. They're not really insulated, so they're going to be good for, you know, summer scouting, turkey hunting, stuff like that. But they're super light. They're very comfortable. Probably going to wear those. Here in New Jersey, we have a lot of dew and stuff, so that's great when you're working through grass that's a foot tall. You don't get soaked first thing in the morning. I think that's it. Frank?
So forgive me, I don't know the names of every piece of garment on this table, but I went with First Light Spectre. This is going to be my first year trying all this stuff. Base layers, I'm probably just going to be wearing standard t-shirt and stuff like that. I have the pants here with the suspenders. I love that because before I said I'll probably put a lot of stuff in my cargo pockets, like a water bottle, Gatorade, some snacks, you know, in case I get hungry out there. Then we have the long sleeve kind of hoodie.
The Wick hoodie.
The Wick hoodie. So this thing's phenomenal for like more mid to late season when it's hotter out. Very thin, very comfortable, and it's got the hood built in, so I can throw this on if I don't want to wear the leafy headpiece. I have a hat here, and then we have this is the Klamath, I believe.
Yeah, Klamath.
Yes.
Hoodie.
So early season, I mean, it was what, 80 degrees yesterday, and they're saying it might snow now Monday. The weather is unpredictable here, so if it gets cold, I'll slap this on. If not, it stays hanging up in the truck. Then we have the pride of the fleet here, the Leafy suit, just like Tyler, same thing, same camo, but I also have the headpiece as well. So I like this because Ones that have hoods, if I don't really feel like wearing the hood, it's just something else that's snagging on all the pricker bushes and stuff, I can just throw this on right over the hat. And
oh, is that's how it goes, right over the hat?
Yep.
Oh,
So it's ready to go. I'm sure this goes inside, and then you can cinch it up. But I mean, this is perfect. I mean,
that's
I
nice.
don't need too much.
Yeah.
But you throw all this stuff together. This would be probably the
that's the
collared,
furnace.
yeah, the collared furnace sweatshirt. I'd probably be wearing this standard, and if it got hotter out, then I would downgrade to just the
wick hoodie.
The wick hoodie. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
What kind of boots are you wearing?
Oh, just brown muck boots. These are the hunting ones. These are the non-insulated ones. I know they're orange in the inside, but I'm never gonna fold them over. I do have the same exact pair but insulated, and I wear those during colder months, obviously. But these are phenomenal. I mean, who's been in the woods turkey hunting? You gotta cross streams and stuff like that to get where you want to go. You just march right through it without making too much noise. No complaints. They've served me well over the years.
Yeah. For guns, this is a Winchester SX4, 3.5-inch chamber. On this gun, I have a saddle mount because it never came drilled and tapped. So instead of having a gunsmith do it, I found this saddle mount online, and then I have that paired with a Vortex Venom 3 MOA red dot. That's new to this year. Frankie had it, and he's like, dude, it's freaking awesome. You got to get it. So I got it. I'm pretty jacked about it. I'm excited to try that out this year. And then as far as choke tubes, this is a Carlson cremator ported long range. I wanted to get the Carlson Longbeard or turkey choke, whatever. I don't know, $75 or $65, whatever it is. I don't know. This year I'm just gonna wing it with what I got. I did pattern it, so it seems to be pretty good. And with the ammo I'm gonna be shooting is the same thing as Frank. This is Winchester Longbeard XR, 5-shot, 3.5-inch. The only difference is mine's 2 ounce, his is 2 1/8. So that's what I'm shooting. I did want to shoot some of that TSS. Have you ever shot that?
Oh, stuff's expensive.
Oh my goodness, dude! They want like $75 for 5 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, unless
it's
you're you win the lotto or you work for the company that manufactures it, I doubt.
Yeah, I wanted to shoot that, but when I looked it up online, how hard it is to get and the price tag, I'm like, it ain't worth it. So that's what I've got for my setup.
So for me, this is a Remington 870 Super Magnum, or as I like to call her, Large Marge. Funny story behind that, I used to have a 870 Magnum, and for some reason I called it Marge, so because this is Super Mag, call it Large Marge. When I got this, it was a standard wood stock and black finish. Everybody knows how bad a black gun profiles out in the woods, so I took some Alumahide spray paint, painted the whole thing. Then I had to get the camo stock and forend online somewhere. I think I was in some fierce bidding war on eBay for this thing. But I really wanted it because it's got the higher cheek rest here. And when you put a red dot on top of the receiver, when you shoulder that firearm and your eyes are closed, you should open up and automatically be seeing out of that red dot. When you add stuff on there without raising the cheek weld, you're going to open up your eye and you're going to be looking down lower where you naturally would.
Which is exactly what I said when I put your gun next to mine. Can you see the difference in the stock? Yours is this whole bump here, right?
Yep.
Yeah, see? He's got way more than mine. I shouldered Frank's gun when he pulled it out, and I'm like, man, yours lines up way better. And he's like, well, I got a higher stock, so.
Yeah, I mean, that's always something you can buy. I'm sure they make a boatload of aftermarket ones. Sling. We all know how important a sling is, especially if you're like me and you like to use box calls or pot calls. You want to be able to just quickly sling that gun. I have it tightened up all the way right now, but you just sling it right over. I really like these. Forget the manufacturer of these.
It's a pretty nice
sling.
But
it sticks to your shoulder pretty well, even though it's pretty thin. I have a Some Toy custom mount here for the particular Vortex Venom red dot. So I did bring this to a gunsmith. He drilled and tapped it and installed it, and then I put the red dot on there. I really like hunting with a red dot as opposed to just using the vent rib with the bead at the end, because the dot, like, it's a game changer. I mean, you can see the full bird, the full picture of him, and then you line that dot right up on his wattle. Whereas if you're just using the rib and the bead, you know, you have the gun cutting off like the whole lower half of the bird, and you kind of get more of an experience out of it. You can be more accurate. Now, I did pattern this gun. I spent a lot of time shooting different chokes and ammo, and I found that Longbeard XR, the 3.5, you know, go big or go home, was phenomenal. I like the 5-shot. Some people said maybe consider 6 or 4, so go up 1 or down. But with the targets I shot, I definitely liked 5.
What what choke?
Yeah, choke. It's Carlson's Longbeard XR choke. So pretty
okay.
simple.
Yeah.
That's the same choke I've killed every turkey with. So every bird I've ever harvested was with this same choke on here, although the gun has changed.
What would you say your max range is that you would shoot with the patterning you've done?
Like on like a pretty confident shot, probably not past like 50, 55 yards.
Okay, that's pretty good though.
Yeah.
I think with this choke, I would say like 45 is going to be my limit.
I mean, I could.
That's
so like when I patterned, I was hitting the target like kill shots out to like even 70, 75 yards, but you got to take into the fact that like the ammo loses a lot of velocity, the shot, as it goes through the air, so it might just pepper the bird and bounce right off, might not actually hurt him. So we don't want to unethically harvest turkeys or put them through any
especially
sort of
with
misery,
the numbers
so,
in our area.
yeah. But I mean, this is it. This is Large Marge, tried and true. Shot a turkey with her last year, absolutely loved it. Definitely recommend looking into red dots if you don't. I'm a huge component of it. But
yeah, so as far as the decoys, this one right here is a AVNX feeder hen LCD. I have the same one. Unfortunately, both my decoys my uncle has right now. He's on a turkey hunting trip, so I let him borrow them. But this is the AVNX feeder hen LCD. I have this one, and then I also just got the new AVNX HDR half strut decoy, which is very similar to this one. I don't know. Frankie introduced me to using the half strut or whatever, and I think it's like game changer.
yeah.
I mean, remember that hunt a couple years back, Frank, when I took your decoy with Melissa and I, and she shot that bird?
Yeah.
As soon as he saw the Jake, he was coming in.
Yeah, if it's definitely a dominant bird, he's going to see that and run in. But I also have encountered issues where like a less dominant bird will come in and he'll see that pretty large Jake and kind of not want to fight and move on.
Oh, you have seen that?
Yeah, it happened to me last year twice. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
So you really got to spend your time scouting and see like how the bird acts or what the bird you're hunting does. If he's the boss, then I'd absolutely send it with that. I mean, he's just going to get tunnel vision, come bombing in and miss me scooching around the tree trying to get a shot. But, you know, if you're hunting somewhere where maybe you're not so familiar with, maybe stick with the hens. Then again, it's just personal preference. You know, what you like, what your experiences are, they're probably way different than mine. So,
yeah, I guess that's it. As far as camera gear, I mean, that can be a whole nother video, but we typically have just a tripod right there, the camera, and we put either the sacks that the decoys come in or like a mesh around the tripod, and we kind of hide under it. But that's pretty much it. If we missed something or we left something out or something you guys have in your turkey vest or FHF gear, chest rig, anything like that, leave a comment down below and let us know what you guys are using. So to wrap things up here, we want to appreciate you guys for watching and look forward to some more turkey hunting content soon. Hopefully we'll film Frank kill a bird, Will maybe, and myself. So yeah, I guess we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.